Welcome back, everyone, to the 2010 IHSAA Girls Basketball Tournament Pairing Show. Let's head right to it. Sectional number 27. This one at Shelbyville. On Tuesday night, number 5, Mount Vernon of Fortville will play number 3, Hamilton Heights. Game number 1 on Friday night, New Palestine will take on number 2, Rushville, followed by the Shelbyville matchup with the Mount Vernon Hamilton Heights winner. Sectional number 28, this one at Franklin County. Scottsburg taking on Greensburg, game number 1, followed by the Franklin County-Madison matchup. Friday night, South Dearborn will play the Scottsburg-Greensburg winner. And game number 2 features Batesville taking on the Franklin County-Madison winner. I have gotten out of order. I apologize for that. Let me go back and catch up and say sectional number 25. Those of you along the network and who are concerned and nervous, don't worry. We got you. Sectional 25 at Southmont. Southmont taking on Danville Tuesday night. And also the second game Tuesday, number 12 Crawfordsville will play Lebanon. North Montgomery will play the Southmont-Danville winner game 1 on Friday. Western Boone will take on the Crawfordsville-Lebanon winner. Sectional 26 at Beech Grove Tuesday night. Indianapolis Northwest will play Howe in the first game, followed by Brebeuf Jesuit and Indianapolis Bishop Chatard. Roncalli will play the Northwest Howe winner. Beech Grove takes on the Brebeuf Jesuit Chatard winner in game number 2. I now get back in sequence by going to sectional 29 at Sullivan. Game on Tuesday night, the only game of the night. West Vigo will take on Owen Valley. Game number 1. On Wednesday night, Greencastle will play Edgewood, followed by South Vermilion and Brown County. Friday night, Sullivan will take on the West Vigo Owen Valley winner in game number 1. Sectional number 30 at Silver Creek. North Harrison will play Crawford County on Tuesday night. First game of the evening on Wednesday features Salem and Charlestown, followed by the Corridon Central Mitchell matchup. And Friday night, Silver Creek, game number 1, will play the North Harrison Crawford County winner. Sectional number 31 at Pike Central. On Tuesday night, game 1 features South Ridge and Pike Central, followed by the Washington Heritage Hills matchup. Then on Friday night, game 1, Vincennes Lincoln will play the winner of the South Ridge Pike Central game, followed by Jasper's matchup with the Washington Heritage Hills winner. And in sectional number 32 at Gibson Southern, on Tuesday night, game 1, Evansville-Bosse will play Princeton. Mount Vernon and Posey will take on Evansville Memorial in game number 2. Friday night, game 1, Boonville plays Evansville-Bosse, the winner of the Bosse-Princeton matchup. And Gibson Southern will play the winner of the Mount Vernon Evansville Memorial matchup. Excuse me there, Charlie. Struggling through the 3A South. First of all, forgot the sequence, but now that we have them,
you're just trying to make me feel comfortable.
Let me again just say that on Friday night in sectional 32, Gibson Southern will take on the Mount Vernon Evansville Memorial winner.
Okay.
Let's go back and start out with before we do and talk about these, though, Charlie, we do need to take a small break here at the top of the hour and let our stations identify themselves. We'll pause 10 stations for the network station identification. This is the IHSAA Methodist Sports Medicine Championship Radio Network. Well, we're back, and we've been given medical attention here at Conseco Fieldhouse. We think we're ready to continue. My apologies to everyone for the bad throat and the bad voice. Charlie, sectional 25 at Southmont, Crawfordsville at 15-3, but here's Western Boone also at 15-3 and not ranked, and you have North Montgomery and Lebanon also with winning records. I like the balance in this sectional.
Well, Western Boone and Crawfordsville both look like solid teams. They played each other early in the year in a tournament, and Western Boone won by a point. And now we're going, on a neutral site. That doesn't tell you a lot. Western Boone has a nice point guard named Brandy Woody, who's going to Ball State. Mm-hmm. She's a pass-first kind of a point guard that really gives you a lot of nice ball maintenance.
All right, the big matchup in sectional number 26, probably one of the games in the state with the highest-ranked teams squared off in round number 1 on Tuesday night at sectional 27 in Shelbyville. Number 5, Mount Vernon, taking on number 3, Hamilton Heights. And Rushville at number 2, taking on New Palestine, game 1 on Friday. How about the Mount Vernon and Hamilton Heights matchup?
Well, Hamilton Heights is really loaded with juniors, so they're going to be around for a couple of years, and Jessica Carr and Libby Ogden. And I don't think I've ever seen a sectional where you have 3 teams in the top 5 in the state, and their composite record's like 53-5. So that is an absolute meat grinder.
No question about it. Sectional number 28 at Franklin County. Balance, once again, the key. Franklin County coming in at 15-4, but 3 other teams with winning records in sectional 28.
And Franklin County's 5-0 against sectional opponents, but again, like you said, that isn't going to tell the whole story.
We continue in sectional 29, the theme of balance. Edgewood and Owen Valley both with 15 wins. It's a kind of a toss-up in this one, and they're bracketed in opposite brackets.
And Owen Valley and Edgewood split games this year, so that just shows you the parity there. Maybe Owen Valley a little bit of tournament experience, but again, those 2 teams are about to toss up.
Salem and Charlestown, 2 winning records in sectional number 30. Kind of tough to call there. Sectional 31, if you will, to Charlie. We turn our attention there. 4 teams with winning records, and these are 4 teams that are pretty evenly matched.
Right. Jasper's 4-0 against sectional opponents, but Pike Central and Southwood both played them both tight, so they're not necessarily a dominant team.
We like the sectional 32 matchup. Gibson Southern ranked number 4. They have a bye there, and they'll play the second game on Friday night. And Evansville Memorial ranked number 6. If they win that game, there'd be one of those great matchups between 2 ranked teams in the semifinals on Friday night.
And these could be 2 Final Four teams that just happen to have to play in the sectional. And Evansville Memorial is really loaded. Mallory Ladd's a 6'1" junior that's just a nice post player, and they have a nice guard in Natalie Coleman.